All right, today we're going to talk and learn a little bit about the Hinge theorem. So we're going to have two definitions about the Hinge theorem, one being the original and one being the converse. So let's just start with the original. So the original states that if two triangles have congruent sides, then the one with the larger included angle has the longer side. And we'll talk about what that means here in a second with a couple of examples. The converse of it now, so remember converse, I'm going to flip. So again, with the converse now, if two triangles have congruent sides, then the longer third side has the larger angle. So let's put this into example. So we're going to compare the lengths of SK and YU. So notice I have SA and OY are marked as congruent. I also have AK and OU marked as congruent. So if we take a peek though, so I have A, right? And A is opposite of SK. And then I have O, which is opposite of YU. So if we take a notice, I got this little box here that hopefully we all know means 90 degrees. I have here that is marked 70 degrees. Well, which is bigger, 90 or 70? Hopefully we all know that 90 is greater. So because this angle A is 90 degrees, that lets me know that SK, because of angle A being 90 degrees, is going to be greater than YU because O is 70. So as the angle gets bigger, the side gets longer, and as the angle gets smaller, the side gets shorter. So again, if we look, I have 125 and I have 78, and it's asking for the measures of LN and OQ. Well, once again, if I'm comparing LN, my angle is 125. OQ, my angle is 78. So hopefully, again, we know that 125 is greater than 78. So that means that LN will be greater than OQ. And so now this is where that converse definition would come in, because now if we notice, we don't have an angles, but I do have two sides marked. I have PQ, I have NO. So I'm looking at the angle that's going to be across. So if we notice, it's now saying write the inequality relating to the measure of angle M and the measure of angle R. So if we look across, M has 8, R has 7. Well, which one is the larger number? So because 8 is larger than 7, M, or angle M, will be larger or greater than the measure of angle R. So with the Hinge theorem, if the angle is bigger, the side is longer. The smaller the angle, the shorter the side. And with the converse, if the side is longer, my angle is larger. If the side is shorter, the angle is smaller. So if you're not pre-AP, you're done with the video. Pre-AP, we're going to have 2 more examples. So another way we can look at it is, for instance, now our triangles could cross. So one of my triangles I'm going to outline in blue. So I have T, B, C, and then I also have triangle S, or STC. So it's asking me to compare the lengths of ST and BC. So if I look across, BC is here, so this 30 will go to BC, this 35 will go to ST. So 35 is larger. So because 35 is larger, that lets me know that ST will be greater than BC. Because 35, the angle is larger. And BC, the angle measure is 30. And the last one is, now we're going to add some algebra into it. So we're going to find what the range of possible values for x is. So again, I have 2 triangles. I'm going just to highlight real quick. So one is, whoops, wrong color, or wrong. So I have USR here, and then in blue we have STU. So we're there. So I know that I have 60 here. 60 is opposite of 15. And then I don't know this angle measure, but it's opposite of 10. So because 10 is less than 15, I know that 5x minus 20, whatever that value is, I know that 5x minus 20 is going to be less than 60 degrees. And I know that because of my 2 sides. RS is longer in length than ST is. So because RS is longer, I know that ST is going to be a smaller angle. So I have an inequality. All we're going to do is solve our inequality. So we'll add 20 to both sides. I'm left with 5x is less than 80. We'll divide by 5, and I'll get x is less than 16. So that's one of the possibilities. Well, I can't have an angle that is 0. So I can also have, or need to solve for, 5x minus 20 being greater than 0. So we add 20. So we have 5x is greater than 0. Or, excuse me, not 0, 20. Divide by 5. We get x is greater than 4. So now we're going to take x greater than 4, x less than 16, and make a compound inequality. So 4 will be greater, or 4 is less than x, which is less than 16. So x will fall somewhere in between 4 and 16.